سهلنا والجبل منبط للرجال كوننا والعمل في سبيل الكمال كلنا للوطن للعلا للعلم كلنا للوطن.
Welcome, bienvenue, ahlan wa sahlan, to the hooding and graduation ceremony of the LAU Gilbert and Rosemary Shalhouri School of Medicine. Today we celebrate the 8th graduating class of our medical school, our 5th group of graduating residents, and our first cohort of graduating fellows. The hooding ceremony is an ancient tradition dating from the Middle Ages. The placement of the hood is a symbolic passing of the torch from teachers and mentors to those receiving professional and advanced degrees. And today we present to you our first online ceremony, where the hood will be placed in spirit. I know we all wish to celebrate this occasion together, whether under the same roof or under the stars. But remember that today's physical distancing is not social isolation. On the contrary, it joins us together in an act of sharing, solidarity, and even love, which we offer not only for our own benefit, but for the good of all others. You, parents, families, friends, and teachers must be so proud of your graduates, as I am. These rising young doctors, whom I've often described to my own sons as my other children. Graduates, it's stunning to have seen you transform since your first days at LAU SOM. And now you've arrived on the front lines of medicine during such a turbulent period. But don't forget that throughout history, the great crises, wars, natural disasters, and even epidemics have sparked advancements in medical care and have forged great physicians. While none of us would have ever wished for these crises, sometimes they are thrust upon us. Your formative years as healthcare professionals are taking place during a pandemic, and there's no doubt in my mind that yours will be a most special generation of doctors. It is my honor now to present our revered president of LAU, Dr. Joseph G. Jabra. President Jabra, in his humility, is not fond of long introductions, but there are a few things you should know about him. Dr. Jabra holds a degree in law and a doctorate in political science. He has authored countless books, reviews, and scholarly papers. And as a public speaker, he is without equal. From an exceptional background of academic leadership in the US and Canada, Dr. Jabra came to assume the presidency of LAU in 2004, and the university was launched on a path of renaissance. And our great medical school owes its very existence to his vision, commitment, and tireless efforts. Dr. Jabra will embark on a new adventure later this year, though we hoped he would never leave, a richly deserved retirement from the presidency. So how lucky you are, class of 2020, to have him here today to preside over your celebration. May I present to you the incomparable, our cherished president of LAU, Joseph Jabra.
Good afternoon. Thank you very, very much. Dr. Michelle Mawad, Dean and President-elect, Dr. George Nasr, Provost, Associate and Assistant Deans, parents, and above all, dearest graduates. Though apart physically, make no mistake that we are together as never before. We live in unprecedented times, but we will get through this cluster of crises, emerge stronger, and continue to carry out our mission to learn, to heal, and to serve. For the noble calling you have chosen, dear graduates, is absolutely exceptional. In fact, I have always been in awe of the magnitude of the commitment your calling requires, and in admiration, of course, of the awesome responsibility to foster human dignity, to strengthen.
Since arriving at LAU, leadership will be as the incoming president of Lebanese American University. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present Dean and President-elect Michel Mawad.
Thank you, Nancy. President Jabra, Provost Nasser, honorable members of the Board of Trustees that might be listening to us or seeing us, vice presidents and assistant vice presidents at LAU, my fellow deans at LAU, my fellow associate and assistant deans at the Gilbert and Rosemary Shahouri School of Medicine, distinguished faculty members of the School of Medicine, dear graduating students, residents, and fellows, esteemed guests, but most important, family members of the graduating students. This is a bittersweet day for all of us, a day of mixed emotion, in fact, especially for our graduating students and residents. My dear graduating students, you have worked so hard throughout the undergraduate years, throughout the medical school, and through the residency years to reach this day, the finish line for you. You have just finished a long, harsh, and sustained marathon. We know you have successfully finished the marathon because we were watching you every step of the way. And we know for a fact that you have run a good race. You have reached the finish line, and we are the crowd to cheer you on. There are no other spectators, as you see. You're undoubtedly saying to yourself, where is the music? Where is the music band? Where is the real crowd? Where is the lit, beautiful water fountain in Byblos? Where is the guest speaker giving us a speech? You're undoubtedly saying to yourself, we have been robbed of that moment in time that we have long waited for. You deserve such a recognition. And yes, you have been robbed of what you should have been a symbol of accomplishment and a moment where you would have proven to
Shaheen. Joe Yunus. And Victor Zibara. Congratulations, graduates. We come now to a solemn and momentous part of our ceremony in the rite of passage to becoming a doctor. This is the reciting of the physician's oath, commonly known as the Hippocratic Oath. It's named for Hippocrates of Kos, the great physician of ancient Greece who is considered to be the father of the medical profession. We are pleased to share with you a version of the oath compiled especially for LAU. The reciting of the oath will be led by our esteemed Associate Dean for Medical Education, Dr. Sola Aoun Bahous.
I solemnly pledge to consecrate my life to the service of humanity.
I solemnly pledge to consecrate my life to the service of humanity.
I will give to my teachers the respect and gratitude which is their due.
I will give to my teachers the respect and gratitude which is their due. I will practice my profession with conscience, dignity, and compassion. The health of my patients will be my first consideration. I will respect the secrets that are confined in me. I will not be ashamed to say I know not. nor will I fail to call in my colleagues when the skills of another are needed. I will remember that I do not treat just a disease or a blood test, but a human being who is in need of my care.
I will not permit considerations of race, gender, religion, nationality, politics, socioeconomic standing, or sexual orientation to intervene between my duty and my patients.
I will maintain the utmost respect for human life, even under threat. I will not use my medical knowledge contrary to the laws of humanity.
I will uphold by all means in my power the honor and the noble traditions of the medical profession.
I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Dr. Victor Zibara, our valedictorian, the student with the highest ranking among the graduating class, will now give the valedictory speech. This address is considered a farewell to classmates before they go on to pursue their next adventures after graduation. Victor?
Thank you, Dr. Shdid. President Jabra, Dean Maawad, administration and faculty, family and friends, and the beloved class of 2020. It is an honor to be present here today and to be speaking on the behalf of my class, the 8th graduating class from LAU School of Medicine. 4 years ago, we were granted our wish upon a shooting star when we were accepted to LAU School of Medicine. 52 dreams came true, dreams that have been developing with us since we were toddlers. And our journey started, one which was filled with smiles, laughter, strangers that turned into friends, and friends that turned into family. That same journey was one filled with long sleepless, on-call and studying nights, body aches, coffee addictions, and tears. We were shaped into the humans we are today and learned to adapt to the gray area of medicine. However, through that journey,
we won't wait for people to come out
of a new world. President Jabra.
Those with us.
Robert Bitar.
We would recognition of his leadership skills. The recipient of this award is Dr. Jason Nasser. The Community Service Award, the student who contributed to the most to her community, Vanessa Doueri. The Communication Skills Award, presented to a student who demonstrated exceptional skills. The recipient of this award is Dr. Jean-Michel Saad. The Research Award, presented to a remarkable student in recognition of his distinguished research record. The recipient of this award is Dr. Elias Abu Jaudi. And with 2 outstanding researchers this year, we also want to recognize another outstanding researcher, Dr. Nancy Emmanuel. The Professionalism Award, presented to a student who has exemplified the highest professional standards. The recipient is Dr. Paul Fatah. And finally, the Academic Excellence Award, presented to an outstanding student in recognition of his exceptional academic standing, our valedictorian, Dr. Victor Zibara. We move on now to the second portion of our program, where we recognize the young physicians who have successfully completed the next phase of their training, our graduating residents and fellows. The graduates of each program will be presented by their program directors.
For the Department of Anesthesiology, the graduating residents are Dr. Amanda Al-Helo, Dr. Linda Gulmiye,
For the Department of Dermatology, the graduating resident is Dr. Eli Saliba.
For the Department of Diagnostic Radiology, the graduating residents are Dr. Brian Robert Bitar. Dr. Kamal Nadim Tarabin,
we swore to abide by. Today, I'd like to congratulate us, the class of 2020, for the dedication and the hard work throughout the years of training, but more importantly, during this final year that held so many obstacles in the face of education and in the face of every individual. Today, fellow graduates, we are moving on to a new chapter in our lives, filled with blank pages that have never been addressed by anyone before us. Some of us are celebrating this milestone away from our friends and families, who throughout our whole lives have been our major support. The words thank you do not begin to show our appreciation and love for what you've done for us. Thank you to our moms and dads who sacrificed their time and effort to allow us to become the people we are today. To our brothers and sisters who stood by our sides since day one. And to every person who was part of our journey, supporting our every step in achieving our dreams. Today, we are proud LEU graduates. Being part of LEU allowed each and every one of us to have an extended family. To me, it is easy to say this. I have been part of this family for the past 11 years. But I can safely say from the bottom of every resident's heart, thank you. President Jabra, President-elect Dina Maawad, thank you for making every one of us feel at home when we were away from home. This institution has taught us professionalism, true patient care, and respect. To every attending, thank you for being incredible mentors and for pushing us into becoming better physicians. To every resident who stood by our side throughout these years, thank you. To every nurse, staff, and patient, thank you for giving us memories and teaching us lessons that we will forever treasure. Fellow graduates, a final thank you to each and every one of you. We stood by each other throughout our training and helped shape one another into becoming the physicians we are today. We can only hope that in the future, we pay it forward to our loved ones, to the people of our country, and to this institution. Class of 2020, congratulations on being the warriors of yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Go out to the world and prove to them what LEU grads can do. Mabruk.
Now, please join me in congratulating the recipients of the awards given to the outstanding residents in internal medicine. It is customary for this department to elect an intern and resident of the year to recognize those with exceptional ability in patient care, empathy, medical knowledge, and leadership. They are elected by both faculty and peers. First, our intern of the year from postgraduate year 1, Dr. Evelyne Touer. Dr. Touer graduated from Lebanese American University and joined LEU Medical Center in 2019. This highly professional, hardworking, and dedicated resident has demonstrated excellent patient care and follow-up skills. Her empathy and dedication will surely serve her well as an outstanding future physician. And our resident of the year from PGY2, promoted to PGY3, Dr. Nadia El-Haddad. Dr. El-Haddad is one of our own LEU graduates and joined the medical center in 2018. This hardworking and reliable resident, who is so devoted to her patients, also possesses excellent clinical knowledge and is a team player and leader among her peers. With her strong will and uncompromising professionalism, she will no doubt be a superb future physician. We have come now to the conclusion of the hooding ceremony and graduation of our residents and fellows of the LEU Gilbert and Rosemary Chaghouri School of Medicine. To those with us here in person and to all those attending online, thank you for gracing us with your presence. Graduates, stay close to your alma mater. Become a strong family of alumni